Pinellas County is the tip of the spear in tracking. We always have been. We'll go to competitions and, we'll get beaten competitions by some of the top teams like Lakeland or some of these other teams. And they'll tell you, like, you can't beat us in competition, but we can never track like you. There are some agencies that still have a hard time tracking on pavement, have a hard time, they won't area search. And our guys are surgical on pavement. It's just, we always have been. So when you're tracking, what the dog is actually smelling is what they call skin rafts, and it's dead skin cells that fall off the body. And there's no way to control it. It doesn't matter if you take off clothes, put on clothes. They're going to saturate their waste through the clothing, and they're going to fall off, and they will leave a trail that the dog can smell. So when someone's running through a grassy area or where there's vegetation, those skin rafts will get caught up in the vegetation. Think of it as like confetti. When those skin rafts fall onto the pavement, there's nothing to stop that for the wind taking it. We'll have a shirt that we wore all day, and then we'll take that shirt and we'll dunk it into a 5-gallon bucket of distilled water. It has to be distilled, so there's no additives or chlorine or anything like that in there. Because anything you add into their dog's going to smell that as well. Then you wring out that shirt into the bucket over time, so now that bucket is saturated with the water and the dead skin cells from the shirt. Mm-hmm. And then we pour that water into a weed sprayer. And then as we walk, we spray the ground where we walk. In elementary stages of dog training, we'll put food down the ground as well. So the dog is smelling the pavement, the water saturated with skin cells, the food, and we slowly start removing everything but the dead skin cells. Mm-hmm. And before you know it, now the dog is tracking on pavement.